Hi, welcome. I'm your host, Wheeler Dealer. I've been out for a few days. I did not watch the Video Game Awards. I did not watch any trailers. I have not looked at any news. I've had a couple of people tell me, hey, did you see this? I'm like, nope. I haven't seen anything. Because I wanted to watch it live on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, and you could click that subscribe button, that'd be great. Maybe you're watching it on YouTube. I'm going to watch and react to every trailer that was shown at the VGAs. We're going to do it live right now on Twitch. Again, I've not watched anything. I've heard a couple of little here and there. Hey, did you hear this? Nope. Shut up. So we're going to get into it right now. So I've got this link to the PCGamer.com where they showed every game trailer. They've got a link. They have an article that is every game trailer. So let me turn down my music just a little bit. All right. So let's get into it. I don't know anything. I know Baldur's Gate won a bunch of awards. Not a surprise. I saw that coming. Considering the people who I've talked to who play that game and love it, Soma in chat as well, has been streaming a lot of it. It looks like a once-in-a-generation type of game, and it's not my kind of game, but I can appreciate it and watch other people play it and enjoy it. It is too much item management for me. I don't do a lot of turn-based RPGs, but that game looks like a good mix of the action RPGs that I do like from Bethesda, mixed with some management, dice rolling kind of stuff. A coworker friend of mine said Baldur's Gate is the closest he's ever seen any game come to actually being a Dungeons & Dragons experience. And I don't know, you can give it higher praise. I'm not a D&D player, but I respect it, and I think it's really awesome that game exists and that people can put what they put into effort-wise and get that out of it. So anyway, that's Baldur's Gate. I know it won a bunch of awards, but what about the games that are coming soon? Let's get going. I'm gonna mute the audio. Okay, first we've got a remake of Brother: A Tale of Two Sons. All right, I love the original. I have played it through it twice. I have recommended it to anyone who would listen. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons is an incredible experience. It's only like a 3-hour game, so it's weird that they're doing a remake. It's a little odd, but having said that, I'm cool with it.
Originally created by director Joseph Ferris.
Can we get HD in here and not... Oh, you think that's 1440p? No, it's not. There we go. Now it is. Same music. That looks nice. So, okay, so Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. It is one of my all-time favorite games. It doesn't need a remake. I'm sorry, it was on the Xbox 360 and PS3. I know we're technically 2 generations away, but you can download and play that game right now on either of those platforms, or PC, of course. I also think there's a Switch port, and it plays fantastically. The story is amazing. Not a single spoken word in it. And it draws real emotions. I am a huge fan of that game. And I will say this. If a remake will put it in front of more eyeballs and get more people to actually try it, I'm all for it. It does not need a remake. It does not need a remake at all. All right. What is this? Pony Island 2 Panda Circus. Oh my God. A surreal arcade adventure from the developer of Inscription. 2025. So I had some Chipotle and the hot sauce was pretty hot. Oh my God. is running still. You're playing a video game in a video game? That's meta. Really?
Wait a second.
What on earth is this? Mini golf? I like that 25 to 26. That was interesting. What in the hell did I just watch? Pony Island 2 Panda Circus. Has anyone played the first one? What is the first one? Pony Island. Save 85% on Pony Island on Steam. Okay, so if you're familiar with the first game, you're probably looking at this like, yeah. Can't wait to play Pony Island 2. What the hell is this game? 2016. It looks wild. Yeah, I agree, Riz. I told you to make a break. And it's on sale right now on Steam for 85 cents. Or 74 cents, I'm sorry. 85% off. Indie to the max. I'll have to ask Viking Blonde if he's played that. I bet he has. Well, that's Pony Island 2. I don't know if that's my kind of game, but very intriguing. Looks completely berserk. Well, the first one you can't afford not to get it at that price. Yeah. Should I buy it? I might. All right, next. The Rise of the Golden Idol. A sequel to the detective game Case of the Golden Idol. Release date unknown. Okay. It's a Netflix game. Trying to solve a murder or something? Some of these commercials are going to be pretty short teasers and stuff, but Netflix, Steam, PS5, PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. I like how they just put Xbox now, because it, you know, Xbox, like it can be pretty much anything. Okay. Hey, look, if it's something where it's a detective game and you can try to solve a murder or something, that's cool. I don't know enough about the original, so I can't really comment. Interesting. I wonder if Netflix producing it, if it's going to be on their new gaming thing that they're trying to do. It's funny how more and more companies are trying to dip their toes into video games. All right. Usual June, an action-adventure game about teenagers in a space-time cataclysm being developed by Overland developers Finji. 2025. Usual June. The animation is like choppy, like it's every other frame, so it's not the stream. You can see I'm moving around. They're speaking in the Animal Crossing gibberish. Huh. So some light combat. Interesting. Light combat. Some sort of puzzle solving. Space-time cataclysm. Okay. Not sure it's something I would buy, but I would watch someone stream it. Arknight's Endfield. A spin-off RPG from a gacha strategy game. Alright. This, on paper, is not going to be something I'm going to be interested in. Gachapon? Okay, whatever. RPG? Action RPG? Maybe, probably not. Well, let's find out.
The journey ended here. A place of wonder and awe. We breached the cosmic veil and reached a new planet.
Breach the cosmic veil.
Yet generations later, this world remains untamed. Our reunion was foretold. Our paths destined to cross. I'm here for you now, Administrator.
Looks cool. Arknight's Endfield, PS5, Windows, so it won't be on, I say it won't be on Xbox, but honestly, JRPGs rarely are. A PC technical test begins on January 10th. Not my thing, but considering how huge Genshin Impact has become, I think they might pull a few people off of that. Harmonium the Musical. An accessible narrative game about a young deaf musician. Well, that has my interest.
To reveal it now. This is Harmonium the Musical.
Come on. Yep, that was full screen. I expanded you to full screen, please. Thank you. A Disney game or something. I agree. Interesting, Riz. I coming to Netflix games. They're making more and more plays, aren't they? I love that exists. Not something I would play. I don't like musicals as movies. It seems like that's kind of like a musical style game with some. I hope it does well. I hope it reviews well, and I hope it does well. Not for me, but I love that it exists. Windblown. A co-op roguelike by the developers of Dead Cells. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what this looks like. Are you going to full screen for me? All right, cool. Windblown. I never played Dead Cells, but I've watched people stream it. It looks awesome. Just never, I never got it. Didn't buy it. Whoa! Whoa! It looked all like cute and kid-friendly, and there's blood flying everywhere. Oh! Co-op roguelite, you have my attention. Love the colors. PC Early Access 2024. Wishlist now on Steam. I'm going to wishlist that one. I'm going to flip back to face view while I do that. That looks pretty neat as a roguelike with co-op. Love the color scheme. Graphically looks a little bit like well, I guess I'm thinking isometric. What's the game? When the guy's narrating all the stuff you're doing, he's just gonna break stuff for a while. What game was that? I've played it. I can't remember what it's called. Windblown? I'm gonna wishlist that right now. Just did. Just because I wishlist something doesn't mean I'm gonna buy it, but it helps me keep an eye on it. Bastion! That's the one. Thank you. But with more of a roguelite versus just a straight action RPG, I'm interested. We'll wishlist it and we'll keep our eyes on it. All right, next. Thrasher. Oh! A follow-up to action rhythm game Thumper. All right, I streamed Thumper. I really liked that game, and then the learning or the skill curve just went really high, and I could not finish the game. But it was a really neat game. I'm all in on my interest level. Okay. Oh, right after Windblown, here it was. So these are all in chronological order. Thank you, PC Gamer. Cheers and applause. All right, that made even less sense than Thumper did. But you know what? I liked Thumper a lot. I'm interested. That looked more like Rez than a Thumper. Call it Thrasher. I'm thinking it's a skateboard game. All right. Persona 3 Reload, a remake of Atlas's weirdest Persona RPG. I'm not a Persona guy, but I'm cool with people who are. Go ahead and help yourself. We're going to go ahead and play this trailer knowing that it's not something I'm going to probably buy myself. Why is it doing this today? Come on. That's full screen. Atlas / Sega.
Let's begin. Sewing is my life.
Last one! Go for it!
Now that's what I'm talking about. Moonwalk.
Next stop is Iwatodai.
That's the Dark Hour. A time period hidden between one day and the next.
They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone who roams free outside the coffins. It's our job to defeat them. Pretty exciting, huh?
Persona. Next. Come on!
Why do you try to fight when you know it's hopeless?
In fact, I don't even really have a good reason to live. For me, or you, or anyone,
Doggo.
just simply existing gives our lives meaning. Soon, the end will come.
We are not giving up, no matter how long it takes! To me, this is what it means to live.
Probably a really good idea to remake that game, and I'll kind of say why I think it is. Because Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5, a lot of people got into Persona after Persona 4 or during Persona 4, so quite a few people have played Persona 4 and 5 and haven't played 3. So for them to do a remake of that one now makes a lot of sense. Full disclosure, I used to work for Sega. I never got to sell an Atlas game because when they pulled the two companies together, they closed the San Francisco office and let a lot of us go. So I did not ever actually get to sell an Atlas game. Having said that, I have no stake in any of this. I don't care if it does well or doesn't do well. I hope it does well for the people who love these games and for, you know, people who work at those companies and want to keep making them. But I'm just saying, full disclosure, I used to work for Sega, who is now a part of Atlas, owned by Atlas. Sega owns Atlas, but they work together. But that does not have any bearing on my thoughts on this game. I'm not an RPG guy. I'm not a turn-based RPG guy. I like some action RPGs. I like the Bethesda style of Western RPGs. But everyone who are into the Persona games are really into them, and there's hundreds of hours of gameplay there. That's really cool. Smart move for them to remake 3, now that a lot of people have started with 4. World of Goo 2. I never played World of Goo 1. I don't know what I'm up against. Or what I'm in for, I should say. Not up against. I have it. Just never played it.
What a beautiful world. Too bad they never made another one.
Man, my Chipotle lunch is messing with my sinuses. It's pretty spicy. Ugh. Chat, do y'all play this game before? World of Goo? It came out on a bunch of different platforms. I got it free, like on PlayStation Plus or something. Just never played it. It's kind of a puzzle game. It's 15 years. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. I don't know if... I'm curious on that because I don't know if the fan for that game still exists. Like, who asked for World of Goo 2? And I don't ask that to be facetious or to be a jerk. I'm honestly saying, who is going to be really excited for that? I don't know. Were there people who played the first World of Goo and loved it? I'm guessing, but I don't know any of those people. I've never had someone tell me, dude, you got to play World of Goo. I don't know. I'm probably the wrong person to ask. Riz in chat, never heard of it. I mean, I saw it bounce around quite a bit, but I just never played it. All right. Metaphor Refantasio, a new fantasy RPG from Atlas. All right, here we go.
Okay, let's do this.
It's a story.
Xbox. I was just saying, RPGs, JRPGs aren't on Xbox very often.
People are equal, and no conflict exists, much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
To put it another way, this is a fantasy.
King is dead.
Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
The fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. You can only blame your king's weakness. Who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength.
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king.
Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing when every day they cheat and abuse us.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are.
There was a plot in his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner.
You're no ray of hope.
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Let's do it.
Subtitles are having trouble
You'll be
keeping
a
up.
hero. Trust me.
Wow. PC and Xbox. Interesting move to bring a JRPG like that, of that stature, to Xbox. You don't, like I say, you don't see it happen often. That customer pretty much lives and breathes with PlayStation in that art space. So, interesting move. They threw a lot of names out there who've worked on a lot of major franchises. I saw the Mechanical Advisor or something for the mech stuff. Worked on Evangelion. Okay, I mean, the pedigree looks like it's there, and I like the look of it. Again, not my kind of thing. I don't really get into JRPGs, but that's cool. All right, Exodus. Excuse me. God dang, Chipotle, really? A time-traveling sci-fi action game with Mass Effect vibes. All right, let's go.
The first ever look at Exodus.
What? Okay, so I'd heard that Matthew McConaughey presented some sort of sci-fi game. All right.
The first ever look at Exodus.
Max, we need to head back.
Hold on, I'm getting a reading.
Max!
Wait!
Max!
Archetype Entertainment. I don't know that.
Found that day was a miracle. It would be our salvation.
Whoa.
To fight against the Celestials, humanity's greatest enemy.
This is it.
They found us.
Stop! Stay down!
The Celestials hunted us down. I knew they'd keep chasing us until they ripped our ship apart, and I had to save her. I led them away from this world, away from her. We both knew the cost of using the gates. When you
Mass Effect
travel at
Relay?
light speed, time slows to a crawl. It was only days for me, but an entire lifetime passed for her. And in the chaos of those final moments, we never said goodbye.
No, come with me! Wait! Please! Tom! I love you.
Our service, our sacrifice, discovers worlds, seeds hope, breaks empires. We are the travelers.
Muse. Don't DMCA me, please. Muse, don't DMCA me. I went and saw you guys this year. Don't DMCA me, Muse. I guess I need to think about this. There might be a problem on a couple. Hopefully the audio just gets muted on the replay. All right, hey, look. I want to see more of this. It's unknown, so not something we can go wishlist on Steam. But it is going to be probably going to be a big game. I'm wondering what the gameplay is actually going to be like, because that was all just cinematic trailer stuff. Oh, I'm getting DMCA, probably. I'm interested. I like the story setup. All right. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. Really damn good games. Good gameplay. Good light RPG elements. You can affect the world in all the decisions you make, the conversations you have. And just the overall lore and the way it plays into the story. About how humans were basically the last interstellar sentient being to get to find a Mass Effect relay and to actually use it. It was funny. The first game is such a great story, and what they don't tell you versus what you're hearing from other creatures and stuff, and like how they look down on humanity because y'all were the last ones to even get to a relay, morons. That in and of itself, and the story about you're the first human to become an N7, to become basically like Interpol for space, is, I love that setup so much. And they did a really good job with the story, even though the gameplay in the first one was okay. Now I hear the remake that they did, or the redone version, plays more like Mass Effect 3, which is great. Mass Effect 3 was the most playable combat-wise and powers and squad commands and stuff. I need to play Mass Effect again. I would actually like to replay it. And I have that remastered trilogy, that Legacy Collection or whatever. I have it. They gave it to us on a thing one time. We won't talk about Andromeda, though. We won't talk about Andromeda. Good setup. Boring to play, unfortunately. Mass Effect 3. 1, 2, and 3. Great games. Destiny 2. I'm getting a Destiny vibe from this. Although Destiny is more of a game as service and is less about story and more about lore. There's a lot of lore, but not really a lot of story. And you understand the difference, what I'm saying, right? The lore and the story. This character... Dark Souls games, same thing. Not really story. There's a lot of lore. This character did this and that and the other thing. But you don't see any of that because that's the lore. I want the story in front of me. I want to be a part of the story. And it seems like this will be more story-based with some lore as well. So, I don't know. We'll see what kind of gameplay it is. Alright, that's enough of me blabbing about Exodus. I'm in. But I don't know what I'm in for yet. Alright, now, I'd heard that there was free DLC hitting God of War Ragnarok very soon. Roguelite elements for Ragnarok. So, full disclosure, I just uninstalled this game a couple weeks ago when I installed Spider-Man 2. Guess I'm reinstalling it.
World premiere.
Hey, Jeff.
Certain you remember nothing of this place.
Oh, nothing that would help us.
Ragnarok was my second favorite game of last year. So
tell me, brother,
I'm all on board.
Why exactly are we doing this?
I must face this.
That shield parry is so satisfying.
No shame in what just happened. It's all part of the process. Let's go again.
Throwbacks to the original God of War. Trailer just choked on me. Hello? Please tell me my stream's not crashing. Alright, we're flipping back to face view. What's going on? I'm not dropping any frames. Oh, it's just a hiccup on the internet. Okay, we'll go back to it. Ha! It's this coming week. Yeah, I'm reinstalling the game. Okay, so yeah, I'll shut up because there's more. Love that wallpaper, by the way.
There's a very nice holiday surprise from PlayStation. Kratos and Mimir are headed to Valhalla in an adventure that blends God of War Ragnarok's combat with elements inspired by the roguelike genre for an emotional, unexpected, and fun new twist. And yes, as you saw, it is free. The team at Santa Monica Studio are fans of their fans and are offering
Santa
this
Monica
DLC,
killing
God
it.
of War Ragnarok Valhalla, as a gift to the community, and you will be able to download it in just 5 days on December 12th.
They're killing it.
Amazing.
All right, so I gotta say, I know I talked about God of War Ragnarok. It was my #2 game last year. It is so good that I have to wonder if they're giving this away for free. It's probably going to be like Returnal, which Returnal's DLC that they had post-launch, so it came like 6 months later, 8 months later, something like that. Oh, it was over a year later. That free DLC was roguelite. You could, when you start the game, you basically can go in a different direction up into this spot and go to this tower. And the whole point is how high in the tower can you get? And it gets progressively harder as you go up. Really cool. I put a little time into it, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I beat Returnal. It took me 50 hours to beat that game. To get both endings. There's 2 endings. It took me about 50 or 60 hours. No regrets. That was my #1 game the year that came out. Incredible. Incredible game. And there is lore there. Less story, more lore. It's a bullet hell meets a Dark Souls type game, and I was in love with that game. I loved that game. This seems similar in that it's free DLC, post-launch, a year later, and it is roguelite. Totally different area you can go to and have roguelite challenges. I'm still going to reinstall the game to play this. Absolutely. Big Walk. All right. What is this? A co-op puzzler from Untitled Goose Game developers? It's House. Oh boy. Chrome is acting stupid. Actually, this is Opera. A new video game for you and your friends. Okay. Kookaburra chattering. Chatter. I can't read.
Oh, there they are.
Where? Oh, I see them.
Left ear to right ear.
Let's go.
supposed to be like ants? I'm a little confused on what they're supposed to be. I'm also a little confused on what the point is. 2025, huh? Look. When we're talking about games that were my favorite of the year, what was my favorite the year that Untitled Goose Game came out? That's right. I put that game above everything else I played that year for the sheer joy that I got from playing that game. So, you know I'm in on this. You know I'm in. I'm just a little confused at what the point is going to be. I know it's a teaser. Consider me teased. I want to know more. Yeah, house. Exactly. House. If you're Canadian, house. Okay. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. So I wanted to play the first game, and it was such a CPU hog that it crashed my computer. So I never played much of it. I will say, Ninja Theory are one of the best at mocap. They put out a couple games on PlayStation. The PS3, Legendary Sword. Great story. Okay combat, but they built a story, and then the game came after. The story was really good. And the motion capture was ahead of its time. Andy Serkis worked on that game as well. He was a key part of that game. So let's see what we got here. Like I said, I didn't get to play much of the first one, but I liked what they were doing with it.
I've dreamt of this. This place of fear and fury.
I'll have a new computer by the time this comes out. Maybe we'll go back and try the original.
Do you hear it?
There's just too many games to play. There's too much content.
The heartbeat of the lost ones.
It's a good problem to have.
I can feel them on my skin. Each death, inked in blood.
Jeez.
I won't stop fighting for them.
Was Unreal Engine 5 or something?
Until the very last beat fades away.
Pretty metal.
All the lives inside me tell me to let go. The shadow will always hang over me.
Is that coming this year? Yeah, there it is. Not on PlayStation. Xbox, Game Pass, and Steam. Okay. God, I love the look of that game. And the first one as well. Like I said, I only got to play a couple hours of it before it crashed my computer, and I just never went back to it. But, wow. From what I'd heard, the story in the first game was actually really good. That it has something to do with, like, I would say mental health. But I don't want to spoil anything, because I'd heard a little bit more than I needed to. Alright, Kamuri. A fantasy parkour-looking new project from Ikumi Nakamura's new studio Unseen. Alright, let's see what this is. What's up, Toko? Oh. It's just go full screen when I click it. Yes, someone's at the door, I know. I haven't, Toko. I'm doing this video right now, but I'll check it after. Can you give me parkour? We got a package delivered. Yes, thank you, girls. Well, that was a very short tease, less than a minute. Okay. I mean, I definitely want to see more parkour. Give me more parkour. All right, next up, No Rest for the Wicked. A top-down ARPG from the developers of Ori and the Blind Forest, aiming to revolutionize the genre with its combat system. Okay, you had me at Ori and the Blind Forest. But a top-down ARPG? I don't know.
Like this project.
Why can't you expand full screen? Stupid internet. It's not the internet, it's my browser.
She sings like morning, my sister true. She laughs like noon, my sister cries. She drowned this evening, but still visits by the light of the moon. We prayed for summer, we prayed for fall, to prosper, to love, to forgive, and our prayers came back like a little lost lamb, dying so that we may live.
Yep, Moon Studios. Love their graphical style. Everything's lush and moving.
And our prayers came back like a voice in the dark, unanswered, but not quite the same.
I'm interested. Get inside March 1st. Wish list now. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to wish list that because it's Moon Studios. It's an action RPG, not turn-based. No Rest for the Wicked. Done. All right. Next up. Oh boy. All right. I know I talked earlier about, you know, being formerly a Sega employee. So take whatever I say here with a grain of salt. New Jet Set Radio, Golden Axe, Crazy Taxi, and Shinobi games.
Yo, yo.
What kind of trailer is this?
Did you save the game?
Really? Of course I did.
Probably would... Oh, the close-up of the eye. Uh-huh. They finally did it. Oh my god. They finally did it. I'm... Oh. The things that we asked for, like 12, 13, 14 fucking years ago, they finally listened. Reboot the classic games. And I won't go into details because I don't know if I can, but I will say I've known about this for like 10 fucking years. They made a pitch to do all this. There were that Streets of Rage looks exactly like what I was shown about 10 years ago. Like, they couldn't get the funding. The people with the money would not sign off on it. We also asked forever, bring back the Sega Scream. Well, look, maybe I'm running the risk of saying something I shouldn't here, but I'm going to go just say it anyway. The people that made the Sega Scream, it was a marketing firm that was hired, and they actually owned the rights to the Scream. And I don't know if they were squatting on it or what was going on. I don't know. All I know is what I was told was that it was going to cost too much for them to bring back the Sega Scream. So what do? They finally go out and do something that we in sales were asking for a decade. And they redo the classic games. Crazy Taxi was not in the conversation, but Shinobi, Golden Axe, and Streets of Rage, they were. And that was a major pitch that product dev did. And sales was 100% on board. Even though we knew that they were going to just be digital content, that we were not going to get a physical version to sell. I would sell the digital content to the retailers that I worked with that sold digital. They finally did it. And they paid to bring back the Scream. I don't know what they had to pay to get the rights to put that in a trailer, but they did it. Holy shit. I'm impressed that someone finally listened and someone finally put some money to it. I don't know if maybe this is happening now at a time when Sega themselves don't really have much for content. I mean, you've got the PC stuff that Creative Assembly does, and they do a fantastic job. Kudos, hats off to those folks over there in Horsham. They do great work over there. From the Total War series to Alien Isolation, which is an incredible game, and everything else they're working on. I know that they were working on a different type of game, some sort of a shooter that got canceled recently, but there ain't a lot going on with Sega outside of Sonic. So this was probably the right time, and maybe they said, you know what? The time is right. Maybe the time wasn't right before, but we sure as shit were asking for it. And then they threw in Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio as well, which they have ported Jet Set Radio to how many consoles now? And maybe what was the game that came out this year that was almost a direct ripoff of Jet Set Radio and it did really well? Maybe they saw that and were like, all right, let's get going. Because that came out early this year. It was probably already in the process, right? The Sega Scream is back, and I asked for it, and we asked for it for forever. And they just kept saying, no, it's too expensive. Wow. Okay, my mind is blown, but not because of the content in the trailer. Of course they're going to bring back this stuff, but they're up-resed, they're totally redone, reimagined in most cases. What you saw of Crazy Taxi was like a new version of the game. What you see of Shinobi, completely throwback in terms of the gameplay style, but the graphics are all redone. Everything else is from scratch. I am amazed that this was a thing that happened, and the fact that they put the Sega Scream in it is wild. Nathaniel's in chat. You exist in the daytime. I do. Nathaniel, all the way over from the UK. Billy Hatcher next. No, we're not getting that. We're not getting that. Oh, okay. Here's the really funny part. So my last job, I worked at Sega for 7.5 years. My current job, I work for Crunchyroll for over 8 years now, 8.5 years. What's this? From out with the old and in with the new, here is a trailer for Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. I don't work for Bandai Namco. Okay. The thing I like about these games is they really make you feel like you're controlling an anime.
Tremble before my power! I'll show you the horrors of hell. Now perish along with this planet!
I wonder who did his voice. All right. Hey, I think we've been due for a like full Mana. A new Mana series RPG from Square Enix. Alright, so not my thing, but let's watch it anyway. Haga, it's Corey. Oh, piggies. Looks pretty. Subtitles in French. Might be stressful to play, Nathaniel. If it's from Square Enix, it's already going to get a built-in fan base of people that want to play it. And yes, it's in the Mana series, so it's got that built-in customer, for sure. Listen to me talking like a sales guy. Secret of Mana, Legends of Mana. Yeah, there you go. Looks pretty neat. Not something I would play, but it looks pretty neat. Can't be mad at that at all. Happy for the people who have been wanting a new Mana game for a while. Okay, what's this? Rise of the Ronin. A new action game from Team Ninja. And it's... Oh, this was a release date announcement. So I don't know if I've heard of this before.
It is said that time marches to the beat of a drum. A fleeting moment can feel like a lifetime for those caught in its deadly rhythm.
Big sucker for samurai stuff, so I'm already interested.
Can pass in the blink of an eye. For anyone embracing its bitter end. The only thing we know for sure is that time marches forward.
Time marches on.
Even if we are apart, still we are one.
Without hesitation, without remorse.
Looked a bit like Sekiro, that rope.
If the drum drives the rhythm, then the river directs the flow.
Let's do this together.
Hacker, he's using a gun. He had a gun mod. He's got a gun.
Must you move to alter the river below?
Let us not forget the pain of Master Shoin and the countless others who have suffered. As the smoke rises, so shall we.
Look.
Rumor is, Eldritch will sacrifice their partner for duty. So which of you will do the deed?
March 22nd already. So, is it just PlayStation or is it going to be on PC as well? I'm a little confused. Rise of the Ronin. Only on PS5. Exclusive to PS5. It's a samurai action RPG? Yeah, I'm buying that. Sony's publishing it? Ooh. I wonder if I'll get to save a little money and buy it with my Sony discount. Maybe. Oh, I'm all in. I'm all in. You want to get me into an RPG? Set it in feudal Japan where I can be a Ronin, samurai, ninja, whatever. I'm in. I will play a turn-based role-playing game. If you put it in that time frame, I'm in. PS5 exclusive Sag. Not Sag. Super happy. Come on, PogChamp. All right. OD. All right. I kind of had this spoiled a little bit for this morning from a friend of mine who told me something about it. I will shut up and just press play. Likely mature. This is a Kojima-san game. Like I said.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started vending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaur ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started vending and quacking.
The hungry purple dinosaurs ate the kind zingy fox, the jabbering crab, and the mad whale and started vending and quacking.
Okay, wait a second. What platforms are we talking about here? This is Xbox Game Studios. So where is it going to be? Where's it coming out? Have they officially said? Unknown. New reveal. Hideo Kojima and Jordan Peele collab that the former is calling a new form of media, which, yep, is definitely something Kojima would say. Okay. I have a couple of opinions on Kojima-san. The guy's a legend. I got to meet him and get a picture with him at an event one time. I love how batshit crazy he is sometimes, even if it doesn't always work. I had no desire to play Death Stranding. I still have it here. I think I even still have it installed, and I just never tried it because I don't know that I wanted to spend 60 hours walking. But the fact that he can do that and have a game sell well, look, horror is a genre that I'm interested in him trying. He's a huge movie nerd, and I love that about him as well. Cinematically, there aren't many developers or more main like game creators that are on his level. There aren't many. I won't say there aren't any, but I'll say there aren't many. I'm interested. I'm in. As long as it's not just on Xbox, because I don't have an Xbox. I'm guessing it'll be on PC as well. I have no idea what that game is supposed to be. Just an announcement that they're making it. Well, look. Of course, we're all going to keep our eyes on this one. So it's early. But what is it about? I don't know. I don't know.
This one's...
He's a genius. The kind of that creates things that people aren't ready for sometimes. Okay.
65 million years.
Jurassic Park Survival World premiere. Okay, Jurassic World Survival.
I own an island.
I can't speak.
Off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense. For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is
Oh,
Dr.
wait.
Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hang on a minute.
Is anyone there?
She's gonna get into a Jeep and a T-Rex is gonna stop and make the water shake. Concentric circles. There are the concentric circles. Give us the concentric circles. There he is. I can't reach my wallet to pay for dinner because I have T-Rex hands. Okay, all right. I just gotta say, if this is basically Alien Isolation mixed with Dino Crisis in the Jurassic Park universe, or even take out Dino Crisis, if it's just underpowered survival horror and you don't really have much to do to kill them, you just have to try to keep them away from you. Holy shit, I'm in on this. Please, 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 please. I'm a little hesitant when I see the developer on there, but I will say this. The concept has me all in. Let's go. Rocket Racing. Oh, so this already launched. Oh, I saw something on the Epic Game Store. You can play Rocket Racing in Fortnite. So we'll watch this. And basically, they just put a racing game in Fortnite, so I'm just going to talk about Jurassic Park during this trailer. I agree with you, Riz. The original message has been kind of lost, big time. And I think the sequels that they made were not great. Jurassic Park 2 was not good. Jurassic Park 3 was okay, but very repetitive. And then the new ones with the Jurassic World, they were varying levels of bad. I didn't even watch the last one because I'd heard nothing but bad. Throw it back to the original. It's basically, let's do Alien Isolation in the original, the space of the original film. Home run concept, right? Great elevator pitch. How will the execution be? I don't know about Saber Interactive. I'll be honest. They're pretty hit or miss, and a lot more miss than hit. But I'm interested. Oh, and Rocket Racing is in Fortnite. Okay, cool. What's next? Black Myth Wukong. I've seen something about this, but not this actual trailer. So here we go. I'll read it. Action RPG based in Chinese mythology. Very interested. Trackmania Fortnite. It looked like Trackmania. The Fortnite game mode of Rocket Racing isn't that fun. Oh, you've played it already? Yeah. Well, I guess it just came out yesterday, right? All right, Black Myth Wukong.
To ascend, yet fame still holds sway.
Yeah, classic Jurassic Park is great. I need to buy that 4K.
Fades through time in tombs of somber gray. You too want to be an immortal?
Master, are there more good folks in the world or bad?
More good, of course.
Then why is there always suffering? And why do the bad folks always win?
Because goodness without teeth punishes not.
Sometimes
it only foments evil.
What?
Cleanse the world with blood and grow lotuses in it. That is your destiny.
Okay.
The keeper
Loosely.
of the New West. Welcome, the destined one.
The destined one.
This is gonna be a Souls-like?
Doesn't even know what he's destined for. Those old rascals, they surely know how to name.
Tell me then, is my kind destined for extermination? You're driven by
So this is the face of the destined one. It will fit me just as well.
Bathed in blood, yet preaching peace. Oh, you immortals, pray enlighten me. What justifies your superiority? Sweet destiny.
Okay. That's more of a story trailer. Let's go back a second on this because I want to see. I want to say it's like a Chinese developer. Is it Tencent that has this? Hero Games. I thought Tencent was involved in this somehow because I saw when the first trailer came out, it looked so good. The gameplay and stuff in it looked really cool, and I'm wondering if it's going to be. I wonder what the gameplay is going to be like. It looks kind of like a Souls-like, but I'm not sure if they've actually said anything. Is it on Steam to wishlist? Black Myth Wukong. Let's go ahead and do that as well. We'll add that to the wishlist. Oh, no, I didn't mean to click that. God dang it. Black Myth Wukong is on Steam to wishlist. I will wishlist it. Go away. I accidentally clicked Ubisoft Connect. Shut up. All right. Next. There's only a couple left, I think. Or a few. We'll see. I'm getting some serious lag on my computer right now. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, co-op villain team-up game. Okay.
Batman, Green Lantern, The Flash, Superman. Your friends are slaughtering the people they swore to
Hey, it's what's her name? She's doing a ton of video game voice acting in mocap lately.
My Justice League will burn this earth down for me.
Flash, how do I stop this?
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
We can work with that. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Intangible. Bet you didn't think, so I command you to.
You think you're a team now?
You think you can stop us?
Thought you'd never ask.
Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and dudes. So you think it's really kick a tune?
He's the fastest man alive, according to all these girlfriends.
Okay. I don't know that Clint Eastwood works with this remix.
So, what's the plan?
Time for us bad guys to save the world. Come on.
Maybe, kinda, maybe, I guess, ish. Deborah Wilson, thank you. I always forget her name. She was on Mad TV. Maybe, I guess. DMCA, I'm probably gonna get multiple. No, I'm just gonna probably get the VOD will get muted.
For generations,
Warframe DLC.
no purpose,
Why? When I click full screen, half the time it doesn't go full screen.
no call to wake you.
I've played Warframe when the PS4 launched
Have changed everything.
for like a weekend, and it was pretty cool. The way this game has completely evolved is Pretty impressive. For a free game. I mean, it's like a free Destiny, right? I know that's very simplified. It's not on the same level as Destiny, but love the character designs. You know, I've not played this since the PS4 launched, and it was one of the few games you could play at launch. But it's got a pretty loyal fan base, player base. I don't know how big the player base is, but
it is waiting. Don't be late.
overly dramatic. Kitty cat. Oh, that's coming soon. Switch? Are you serious? Warframe's on the Switch too? I didn't know that. Ready or Not. Okay, so Ready or Not has been in early access on PC.
911.
This is a game that I'm interested in because it is basically... Oh, it's coming into 1.0 next week. I've been interested in this game, but I've never actually played it or bought it because I wasn't really sure about it. Corsair with the Google Foo, 38 to 45,000 players a month. Hey, if that's enough to live off of and keep making content, love it. Ready or Not seems good. It seems good. Yeah.
911.
I'm interested up to a point.
I need the police.
I just don't know that the replayability is going to be there.
Come help me. God, I'm sorry. I don't want to die. I'm sorry. Help us.
You ready?
Yes, sir. Ready.
Move, move, move! Take it down!
What are they doing with this trailer and why is it so... 360p? Shut up.
I got you. Officer down.
Gotta get you up. Ready?
Look out! Drop your weapon. Drop it. Move it in. Officer's down and we need backup. Let's go.
Get back! Still make it out of this. Drop the gun and let her go.
I'm not going in.
I think if I want to play a game where I'm a cop, I'd rather be RoboCop. But for a game that's basically trying to be like the old SWAT games,
ready?
Or not. The fact that it's basically trying to be like the old SWAT games, it's cool. I just never pulled the trigger. It was on my wish list for a while. Then I took it off because I was like, I don't think I'm going to play this. Tales of Kenzera. Okay, I can't even try to pronounce that. An action platformer made in collaboration with Assassin's Creed Origins voice actor. Okay, I can't pronounce his name either. Salim? We'll just say that. Yeah, that was a good transition with that explosion. That was pretty cool. Hey, the full screen actually worked.
Every story begins at the end of
EA?
another. Each story carries with it the echoes of those that came before.
Ridley Scott? Scott-free?
My Baba, my father. Your story was snatched away too soon. My name is Zhao, a shaman of Kenzera. Here, I seek my father's return.
Getting Ori vibes. Definitely getting Ori vibes.
I cannot stop. I will not stop.
I mean,
Kalunga, god of death,
Really getting Ori vibes.
Lunga, god of death, come to me.
Show me you are ready.
Tales of Kenzera, Zhao. Interested indeed. Enough to wishlist it? We'll keep our eyes on it. April's coming soon. God, how many trailers did they show? Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, a new game from the team behind Life is Strange. Those are games I never played. I feel like I should have, and I never did. They have a very similar graphic style, as you can see in this.
It's been 27 years, y'all. Why now? Because we made a promise.
Interesting. Okay, maybe. Like I said, I never played the original Life is Strange games, so I guess you don't have to play that. All right, the first Berserker, Kazan, an action RPG based on the Dungeon and Fighter series. I don't know that series.
Finally, I found you.
Game engine footage.
Trampled by the one you trusted. Abandoned from your king. You thought you were a hero. Now, you're just one of us.
I like the look of it.
This is no ordinary ghost.
Cell shaded.
You'll have to risk your life.
Is it a Souls-like? A lot of Souls-like. Whoa. I did see a PlayStation logo in there too, so that's cool. That looks neat. I'm interested. That was the first reveal trailer. Apex Legends and Final Fantasy VII. A crossover between Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Apex Legends. An event. January. It's a vertical video. Oh my
set in
god.
stone.
This is not
So they'll
TikTok.
tell you, dearie. Because the future has the power to change anything. Even the past. Strap in, Newty. Things
I
are
don't-
about to get mighty interesting.
I don't play Apex anymore, but there was a time when I played a lot of it and enjoyed it. I just wasn't good enough to be competitive. I didn't enjoy it. That's it. Some of these aren't even worth booting up. Gotta love a cash grab trailer. What's up, Van? Yeah, okay, sure. Skull and Bones. Finally coming out February 16th. Man, this game has been delayed so many times.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was...
Hey, they've kept pushing the release date back and back and back. because they were working on it and making sure that it was ready. So hopefully it is. Still a lot of people play Sea of Thieves though. Looks good. It's finally happening. After all this time, Skull and Bones is coming out. I don't want to say I'm surprised. It was inevitable, but it's finally coming. Can't believe it. Whoa, wait a minute. Hello. This browser's not responding to shit. Hello. I'm trying to be all like super excited about Blade, and then do you mind? I'm just gonna reload it. You're kidding me, right? There's a Blade game coming? I would like to watch the trailer for Blade, please. What in the hell? Please. Oh my fucking god. Sorry, y'all. I'm not signing into this browser. I'm not doing it. Let me go to Marvel. Thank you. Bethesda, so not on PS5.
Votre attention, le soleil est sur le point de se coucher. Tous les citoyens sont priés de se mettre à l'abri en intérieur jusqu'à l'aube. Attention, the sun is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter indoors.
I never played Deathloop. And I like Dishonored, but let's be honest, they basically just took Thief and expanded up on it, made it a little bit different. Gave it some weird different things, but it felt like a Thief.
Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now.
Okay.
Night's just getting started.
Yeah. You know what? I hope that comes to PC because I need a Blade game. And Arcane, yes, I'm interested for sure. I say I'm all in. I don't know if it's going to be on PC. If it's Bethesda, that means it's Microsoft, which means it should be PC and Xbox. I'm in. Blade will be third person. Just took Thief and made it different. That's the whole IS genre. What do you mean IS? Hope it comes to PC. I'm guessing it will since it's Bethesda and Microsoft, but who knows? Alright, Last Sentinel. A dystopian action game by Lightspeed Studios. Sorry, this stream is taking a lot longer than I thought it would because I'm blabbing a lot, but then there's a lot of trailers. My god. It's like we're reliving the entire Video Game Awards.
Tear it open.
Immersive sim, I didn't know it was called that. Sneak around and kill stuff. Wintry 3, yeah.
okay. The demon is here.
Cyberpunk retro future.
Follow me.
Can I get a helmet like that? Okay. You have my attention. Cyberpunk mostly type game. Interesting. What's the scoop on that? It is unknown, just a new trailer. Dystopian action game. Hell yeah. What's Lightspeed Studios made? Lightspeed Studios has made... Okay, you don't want to say. They've worked on AAA like Last of Us. Oh, okay, no. Well, I guess it's their first original IP. The First Descendant. Looter shooter action RPG. That's a lot of genre words put together.
Lift your head.
Death Stranding.
Now open your eyes, slowly.
It's the tutorial. Open your eyes. Lift your head. Look to the left. Cough.
Take a breath and look around you.
Souls-like?
Get it together, Albie.
Fate always tests us. You have to fight until the end. I'll find you.
Nexion. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I guess. Looter shooter, though. I'm wondering what... I want to see some gameplay first, but I'm interested.
I literally just got back from the Game of...
Oh, shut up. Zenless Zone Zero, the upcoming dungeon crawling game from Hoyoverse. I don't know who Hoyoverse is. They probably made some stuff that I'm not familiar with. A lot of trailers. Is that a furry? This is a furry RPG. Loud. I'm done with the music. Looks cool. Okay. Not a game I would play, but it looks neat. I like the look of it. Multiplayer mech combat game. Oh, I know some people are going to be excited for this. First reveal trailer. And by people, I mostly mean my boy Viking Blonde.
All units, enter DEFCON 1.
Pilot proceeding on board. Synchronization at 83%. Injecting EIC particles. Launch control is all yours. Target acquired. Engage target. Fire.
Giant robot fighting. For as well as the newest Armored Core did, this is coming at the right time. Snipes. Wow. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I'm in. I don't play a lot of mecha games, but that looks pretty neat. Den of Wolves. From Payday developers. A co-op futuristic action heist game from the developers of Payday the Heist and Payday 2, but not Payday 3. We don't want to talk about that one because no one likes that one right now. Apparently that game is not in a good place. Even though Payday 2 had some problems as well. All right.
Mr. Bowman, your reservation at Manon Epos is in
Cancel the reservation. Reset the procedure.
Continued neuroprodding may severely damage the suspect.
Reset the procedure.
Yes, standing by.
Eject. I'm Mr. Bowman. Your subconscious was just spilling the beans about your recent Akajima district break-in. Let's continue. Huh. What were you hoping to find in the Nexus Sentinels? You mother... There's no use in fighting. I will get what I want. So that's how you found out about our Akajima vault. What were you looking for? A key. A key to what? No. Yes! What's the key for?
It's not what, Mr. Bowman. It's who. You see, just like me, you're caught here. You're caught in the den of wolves.
Unity? Okay. I mean, look, if the developers of Payday 1 and 2 want to branch out and make a 4-player co-op heist game, wow, I'm so surprised. Color me shocked. I like the look of it. I need to see some gameplay, but hey, for a reveal trailer, I've seen worse. Exoborn, an extraction shooter from the developers of Battle Royale Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Okay. Oh, you said people don't like Payday 3, question mark? Look at the Steam reviews. You want me to pull it up right now? It's down to $39.99 already. It's mixed. It was more negative before that. I guess they've been patching it a lot, but yeah, it was not in a good place for a while. I don't know if it was just servers, but...
Where you at? Did you get it?
Exoborn.
Yeah. Working on it.
Our guy Pac also bought the game or played it on Game Pass and was a big fan of the first two and said he hated it. Maybe it's gotten better, but... Souls-like? Sorry.
Extraction inbound.
Good to go?
Easy in, easy out.
That's our ride.
Don't know about those developers. Extraction shooters are starting to become a thing. I don't know if they're going to continue to be a thing. Yeah, Starbreeze made Payday 3. Starbreeze is a dev that's made some really good games, but I don't know. They've had a couple of not so much. Why? Asgard. Okay, how many more Troyas do we have? Like 6 more. All right, we'll try to get through them here because I've been on this a while. Asgard's Wrath 2. MetaQuest. Oh, yeah, I don't do VR.
Gods take everything from mortals.
I get motion sick pretty easily.
Bleed these lands dry.
Deny spirits their rightful passage.
It's nice that they spent to get a game in here.
Worlds to ash.
Trying to push a AAA experience.
You allowed Loki to deceive you.
Something resembling a AAA experience
Now his chaos
in VR.
reigns. The universe demands a guardian. And with each possession, you will grow stronger.
Oh, dutiful guardian, here to right your wrongs.
That's funny. This is just coming out next week.
There is
I guess if you have an Oculus.
Place you can hide. Your fate is mine.
All right. Free when you buy MetaQuest 3. I wonder how much that would be without it. God, battling VR game. Cool. All right. Light No Fire, the next major project from No Man's Sky developers with a procedurally generated map the size of the actual Earth. Interesting. So they're sticking to one planet, but wow. Okay. I'm interested. Little baby skeletons. Does it have to be 3 words with no being one of the words? Was that like a legal requirement or something? Probably not a game I'll buy, but I will keep my eye on it because No Man's Sky is a really cool game concept, whatever. That is something that... So, I was still in the video game industry when No Man's Sky first announced at E3. I was at the Sony presser, and I didn't work for Sony, Sony company at the time. I worked for Sega, and I remember watching that gameplay footage and going, that looks really cool. What's the point? And I think that was kind of the problem when that game first shipped, is you go and do stuff and you can kind of try to survive on these planets and go back and this and that, but there wasn't really an actual why to play the game other than just exploring. And that definitely was not... The game was overhyped. But that question that I had when I first walked out of there, of that presser, I was like, what's the point? Like, why would you play that game? What's the why? What's the hook? Other than procedurally generated planets and the whole universe, and great, I love that. Why am I playing it? And they didn't really answer that question. It took them years to answer that question. I would argue now that they have answered that question emphatically by adding so much content for free for people that it's insane how much. They are probably the best example of a developer that made some, I don't want to say missteps, but they put a game out and then it wasn't as well received as they were hoping, and they just put everything they had into this game for years to come. And hats off to Hello Games for doing something new and a different IP, and I really like the look of that. We'll have to see what the final game actually looks like, and is that going to be on PS5? Will it be just PC? I don't know. All right, we've only got a few left. An upcoming RTS from Frost Giant called Stormgate. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want to process? You don't like that it's 1080p? There we go. It was interesting watching the interview before the trailer. Sean Murray seemed noticeably nervous. I can see that. It's been 10 years since his last first presser on a game, so I can see that. The mistake that he made, sorry to pause this real quick. The mistake that Sean Murray was making early on was he was talking about the ideas he had for the game, but the game didn't launch with those things. And I think people took what his concepts were and ran with that. And like, none of this is in the game. You got to be really careful when you're the mouthpiece of a studio of what you're saying. And I think he learned that lesson pretty well. Stormgate, an RTS. Finally, an RTS. We have not seen it, a single RTS.
It is too late, my friend.
What in God's name have we done?
You've opened a Stormgate. What is Half-Life? Beta, down in the bottom right, big letters. Beta. I'm in your base, killing your mans.
Fight, cower. Either way, your world will fall.
Okay, sure. Stormgate, RTS. Final Fantasy 16, Echoes of the Fallen. I will find this on YouTube. Even though I'm not a Final Fantasy guy, we're watching every trailer. Reacting to every trailer. Every trailer. Every trailer. Including the stuff I know I'm not going to play. Like this.
So it's come to my attention.
Don't really care about these games.
And I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
But I know a lot of people do.
Some sort of crystal.
Enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derive their name, and turned them against each other in the Logitech war.
It seems somebody's woken this place up. The question is...
Doggy.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system? I've a feeling we're about to find out.
Halo.
And we will not like the answer.
Ring roll.
Then we better cut this short.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
British accents. Everything's classed up if you have a British accent, right? But not a Cockney one. Final Fantasy, Echoes of the Fallen. Oh, okay, it's two different DLCs. So one's available now and the other one's coming. Okay, got it. I was like, Echoes of the Fallen, Lords of the what? What? But it would make sense. You're watching a Jack Daniels ad. Sorry about the ads. All right, finals. The finals. And we're almost out, by the way. We only have a couple trailers left. There are things I love about this beta. I don't know that I'm going to play much of it. Ooh, Vegas. The engine is very capable. The game looks and runs pretty well.
This trio dominated the rooftops of Monaco and joined Diamond League at Skyrim.
The skill gap is so high in this, though. And if you even try to flank without your squad, you're just gonna die. But the destruction in it is awesome. Being able to just open up paths and stuff. I like this trailer. Is this announcing a 1.0? Play now. Oh, so it's out. Like, it's out of beta now. Okay. I need to reinstall it and give it another try. I started getting really frustrated with it because the skill gap is really high. And dying in that game, it feels like a real punishment. And it's, which I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. It was a pretty cool beta, though. That was a fun trailer. All right, we are almost done. This is the last trailer. Monster Hunter Wilds. The next Monster Hunter Big Creature Battler. Finally, a sequel to the last Monster Hunter game. This is what they closed the show with, huh? Yeah, Nintendo will just do their own direct or whatever. I don't know if they have really put much money into advertising anything at the VGAs. And that last Monster Hunter was huge, man. Sold so many copies. There you go. Still another year plus off, but the first announcement, pretty neat. All right. That was every single video game trailer from the Game Awards. Every single one. We talked about all of them. Even the stuff that I'm not interested in. Because someone is interested in every single game on here. Except World of Goo 2. Who asked for that? I'm just playing. Hey, thank you for dealing with my technical difficulties, as there always are. Appreciate that. And it's a Saturday afternoon, and I did a stream, but I wanted to do something a little different, so here we are. I did not get a chance to see the VGAs, or the Game Awards now, or they even called VGAs. Whatever they were. I didn't get a chance to watch them, and I figured if I'm going to see these trailers for the first time, let's do it with y'all. So I did. If you're watching this on YouTube, I really would appreciate a sub, man. Throw me a sub. Appreciate the love. Trying to grow the channel. And in the chat right now on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, put in the comments, what game trailer that you saw in this are you most looking forward to? I gotta know. For me, I've added quite a few onto my wish list. I don't remember. They all were kind of a blur. But if there's one you're looking forward to the most, tell me. Chat. Subscribe to YouTube, please. Yes, please, please, please. Other than that, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you for hanging out with me and watching a lot of freaking trailers. I'll just leave you with this. Yo, the Game Awards. Winter E3. Just make it like a 2-day event or something. Like, do the awards on the second day and make the first day be a lot of the of announcements and stuff. Make the second day, tighten it up. It doesn't need to be a 5-hour broadcast. And do the awards. Throw a couple of trailers for like some other big games, or maybe show gameplay on one or two. I don't know. Look, I'm not the guy who's going to figure that out. But there's so much content now that a lot of these publishers are putting into something like that. That this stream was 2 hours long of just reacting to trailers. It's a lot of trailers and a lot of me blabbing too. But I hope you all enjoyed it, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.